Hi, I'm Dennis Cometti. Patchy crowd, but fair to say all the major genders are represented. And joining me in the box for special comments will be Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dennis. Today should be a good match.
A practice match on the bill today as these two sides test each other out. Today's duel is between Carlton and Brisbane. Brisbane enter the arena. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelled correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. Here come Carlton. We have the toss of the coin. Just waiting for the opening siren now. The players launch into the first term.
Leadership like coaching is fighting for the hearts and souls of men and getting them to believe in you.
Cruiser with the hit. The ball in the hands of Zorko, intercepted by Robinson. Intercept by Beams. Ball up in the centre square. Cruiser decisively. He picks up the loose ball. McStay taps it. The loose ball picked up. Good tap from Cripps. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Has it now, finding the running player. Wright gets a less than pretty drop putt away. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Petrevsky-Seaton boots it. Silvanic takes the mark. 30 metres out. He's on a 30-degree angle. Silvanic shoots for goal. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. The first goal going to the Blues. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. The ball bouncing well.
Cruiser is creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Gets a handball to the running man. Murphy waits. Sends it home with a huge kick.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Here we go. Martin got the hit out. Able to grab it on the half volley. McCluggage onto the ball. Gets boot to leather. It was all his. Cameron drilled that kick in. And the mark will be paid. Mays lining up. Choose to kick it. Lester claims it. He steadies now in front of goal. Boots it. Takes the mark all by himself. Picks it across the ground. The mark is taken by Mays. 40 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Mays goes goalward. It's true. He sinks his first goal. The first goal for the Lions.
Mays needs to gain a more familiar and consistent goal-kicking routine. And when he does that, he will be rewarded with more accurate kicking results.
Collected by Cripps. Jams it on the boot now. Strong mark. 50 metres from home. Christensen kicks. And the mark will be paid. 40 metres out. Beams slams one on the boot for goal. Brisbane add one to their tally. The Lions have scored the last two goals. This game is getting more exciting by the second. Rose a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Martin. Casbolt guides it. He controls the bouncing ball. Goes by hand. Andrews with a kick out of the pack. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark.
Beams just got a lot of tricks in the bag, which makes him so very hard to stop. He's also got an amazing highlight reel. Curnow kicks the ball. He gets the upper hand.
The scores are level at the end of the first term, 12-all. That was a high-scoring quarter. Richo has some stats for us now.
The gap between the Lions and Carlton is larger than life. 4 marks to the Blues, while Brisbane sit comfortably ahead on 9. Carlton and the Lions are close in handballs. Neither team appears to have a distinct advantage. Brisbane leading the kicking stats by a considerable margin on 13. The Blues behind with only 6 and may have a hard time catching up. Both teams fairly close in the tackling stats. The Blues 5, Brisbane 4.
Thanks for that, Richo. The siren sounds for the second quarter.
Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder and give more than anyone else.
Chernow with a big tackle that spills the ball loose. Wright, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. Silvani with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Martin not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Casbolt gets the ball. Cruiser gives the ball to the man on the run. An under-12's handball would have put him to shame then. That was a terrible mistake. Cripps gets the tap. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Petrevsky-Seaton did well then. Gets his first. Carlton up by 1 goal. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Martin got a fist on it. A favourable bounce. Interception. Zorko on the ball at the moment. Beams gets a hard bump from Bright. Taylor sockers it. He's a ball magnet. Nothing presenting. He fires it to an empty space. It's been intercepted by the opposition. He gives the ball away. Gains possession. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. A great effort.
Cripps has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it every time he steps onto the field. He's an inspiration to all players around him. Cripps kicks for goal. If that was basketball, you'd call that from downtown. The Blues are in front.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Martin with the tap. Mays controls. McCluggage sends the ball on its way. A great effort. Matheson lining up. Too far out to score, sure. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay.
Carlton could bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside forward 50. Thomas slams the ball to his boot. Zorko marks it. Sending it on its way. Mays with real good use of the body. Sending it on its way. Good mark.
Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies, just get them in flying formation. The ball is slammed towards goal by Leicester. What a great goal by Leicester. He sinks his first goal. Brisbane can catch up from here. They're less than 2 goals down. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Rowe thumps it forward. Guided down nicely by Lang. The ball picked up. McCluggage boots it. That was all Christensen. Puts boot to ball. Zorko gets the upper hand. Bumps the pigskin. Nice hands. Gets boot to high. A solid mark from Keys. The Lions trailing by 6 at the break.
Part of the reason why Carlton, it's a really even, strong squad at half-time. The Lions are tired and the competitive edge isn't there.
Is there anything interesting in the stats, Richo?
Maybe losing, but the Lions look fantastic in the stats.
Insightful, Richo. It's half-time, but don't go anywhere. Quarter 3 action is coming your way next. There's the siren to start the second half.
They've come out from the long break and hopefully they have agreed upon the price they must pay for success. Doing this enables teams to ignore the minor hurts, the opposition pressure and the temporary failures.
Robinson puts it on the boot, marked by Hipwood. Jams it on the boot. Wins the hard ball. Kicks beyond the wing. Christensen wins the marking contest.
Christensen has so much potential, he could just be anything. Taylor kicks it long. Wiedering claims the ball. Puts boot to ball. Wright marks it. Puts boot to ball. Zorko, with beautiful hands above the head, he really is a great target to kick to.
That had some power behind it. Christensen gets the upper hand. Sends the ball inside his attacking 50. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. 40 metres from home. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. Managed with his second goal. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. More bounce than a dodgy check. Big thump from Cruiser. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Gains possession. He's got the football now. He'll get a free for that tackle. Far too high. Cruiser one out in the square. McStay looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Wright goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. Simpson presents and takes the mark. He spears the ball. Robinson with the mark.
Robinson doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but he's certainly very, very handy on the lead. Murphy kicks the ball. A nice contested mark. He gets boot to the ball. A good contested mark there.
Chernow will be kicking from, as they would say, downtown. The goal for the Blues. Carlton by 6 points. Both ruckmen had their eyes on the ball. The bounce, laser straight. Martin with the tap. Wiedering controls. The bigger the shove, the bigger the love. Wiedering trimming the grass with that kick. Williamson with the kick. The contest, no match for him. Gets boot to leather. The mark is taken by Gunn. Kicks. Marked by McCluggage. Kicks it. A nice running mark. As we go into the final break, the scores are Carlton 30, the Lions 24. Both coaches will be anxious, no doubt, to reinforce the importance of the last quarter's performance to their players.
I don't give the Lions much of a chance going into this last change. They simply haven't shown enough today to suggest they're any threat.
We'll go to Richo for the stats.
Well, the scoreboard says they're winning, but you wouldn't have thought so looking at those stats.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. It's time for the final quarter.
You and your opponent want the same thing. The only thing that matters is who works the hardest for it.
It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. It's the running man. Oh, Robinson. Fisher with the mighty fist. Kennedy going for number one. That ball's travelling. A goal for the Blues. The Blues by 2 goals. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here's the bounce. Claimed by Cruiser. Good tap from Kerno. Cripps with a long kick. Rich presents and takes the mark.
Even though Brisbane are behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. Martin slams the ball to his boot. Mays taking aim. He puts power behind that kick. Lester marks it.
40 metres from home. Lester hammers the ball for goal. Fantastic goal by Lester. 2 goals can bring this back for the Lions. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. There's the bounce. Cruiser gets the tap. Chernow picks up the bouncing ball.
Cruiser is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. Kerno gets onto the ball. He knocks it down. Wright taps it. Cutler boots it. Kerno takes a shot. It's going. It's through for a point. The Blues lead.
Andrews looking for a lead. A good mark under the circumstances. 30 metres from home. A 30-degree kick for Petrevsky-Seton. Petrevsky-Seton executes the goal well. The Blues lead Brisbane 43-30. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Tapped by Casbolt, guided by Kerno. Hipwood aims for his man on the ground. Good tap from McCluggage. He soccers it. Lang with the tap. Cripps steers the ball towards goal. Guided down nicely by Petrevsky-Seton. The loose ball picked up by McStay. Andrews won't get that. Bad handball. Gardner gains possession. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Goal to the Blues. He's giving all he's got this match. That's number 3. That's 2 in a row for Carlton. The Blues leads by 19.
Petrevsky-Seton needs to practice his goal-kicking routine. It helps a player handle any situation in the game. If he does that more often, then he might enter the league of the elite goal kickers.
Cherno keeps it alive with a foot. Choose to kick it. Cherno with the mighty fist. Matheson tries his luck with a shot at goal. And the mark will be paid.
Jones told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Thomas with the kick. Slips through his fingers. It's been cut off. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Casbolt takes the uncontested mark.
It's a win for Carlton.
Brisbane, if you don't have time to do things right, when will you ever have time to do it over?
The final scores of the match are the Blues 49 against Brisbane 30. Breccio, as always, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Dennis. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Until next time, goodbye.